Hello Saviors and welcome, my name is Seivar24 and today I'm continuing with West of Loathing. Now, as I was saying, if you didn't catch up on my hint on yesterday's episode where I was playing another round of Super Fancy Pants Adventure, I was basically hinting at with the cowboy attire that I was going to be playing the Western game West of Loathing that I have access to, because it's the only Western game I have in my arsenal at the moment. But right now, I was about to head to the old mission when I found Dynamite Dan's Dynamite Shack. All he's got is a bunch of dynamite, but I don't need any dynamite. I'm good as I am. I found the Big Apple. Every time I try to go to this rescue mission, I always find some new thing. Large horse apple in the distance. You are literally astonished by the size of it. It is very large. Fine. Let's see where the Big Apple takes us. Is it gonna lead us to New York? As you reach the center of the clearing, you are simultaneously struck with a profound awe and terrible stench as you discover the largest road apple you've ever seen. You can't even imagine how this got here. Was it a giant horse? Was it 200 normal-sized horses acting collaboratively? They should have sent a poet. Yeah, they should have. For those of you who are wondering, it's a pile of poop. Doesn't smell any better up close. Yeah, when they say a horse apple, they mean poop. I am cleaning it up. I have cleaned up the entire horse apple. And apparently there's some cheering noises going on alongside it as well. Not exactly sure what that one's about. But alright, let's see if we can't get from the Big Apple. What's this? Something at the side of the road catches your attention. It's a slumped over old skeleton wearing a wizard hat. I think you'll agree that it's reasonably attention-getting. The skeleton lifts his skull and peers at you. He holds up a rusty old can of beans and scrapes his thumb bone across his first two finger bones in universal gesture for a financial transaction. Take the beans by force, talk him out of the beans, or buy the beans. Let's outfox him, shall we? You know, those beans have got to be way past their expiration date, and that can be pretty rusty. Might be a risk of botulism. Maybe I should just. The skeleton throws the can at you, The skeleton throws the can at you with an exasperated sigh. Ancient bean can. Cool. So I pretty much got like an improved version of the bean can. This item goes in your offhand. This can of beans has seen some things, and from the looks of it, most of those things were wet. Yeah, probably. Do I still have my original bean can? Probably not. I probably sold it since I don't have any real need for it with all the other equipment I've gotten. What is in my offhand? I think that's my offhand. Nope, that's my lapel, apparently. Here's my offhand. Spell damage and melee attack damage. I could go for stench resistance or +3 mysticality, which would improve my magic damage nonetheless. I'm not so sure it'll make a real big difference. Well, we'll find out. Let's put on the ancient bean can. Just to see how big a difference it actually makes. Old mission inside. Oh, poor nun is sad. It's an empty relic case. Can I talk to this woman? None. Oh my goodness, what's wrong, sister? They came back. They just came back and took them. I couldn't stop them. Whoa, slow down, okay? What happened? Our holy relics. The saints just stormed up out of the catacombs and took them back. Wow. I didn't know what to do. I thought maybe they'd fire me if I tried to stop them. The cardinal will be here any minute. What am I going to do? To start with, take a deep breath and try to calm down, okay? What's your name? I'm Sister Mary. Of course it is, because every sister apparently is Mary. My name's Seivar. Now what's this about saints? Our mission is to protect 3 sacred relics. I'm the relic keeper. It's my specific job to look after them. Wait. Do they call you Memento? She shows you the ruler she keeps tucked up her sleeves? No, they do not. Okay, sorry. So what happened? The Saints, it's too horrible. They came to life somehow. They came up out of the catacombs, all skeletal and ghastly looking. I mean, it's probably blasphemy to say, but nearly fainted, and they took back their relics? Yes, and if they aren't recovered before the Cardinal gets here, I'll be in so much trouble. Uh-oh. How much time is there? Well, actually, he's months overdue, so it's probably not all that urgent, but still! Alright, I'll get them back for you. So, he could literally be back at any second. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, wait a second. Are you going to have to fight to get the relics back? Because that's probably blasphemous too. I mean, probably. But if black magic brought them back to life, that's like super blasphemous, right? So it evens out. Oh dear, the Cardinal's going to have a very long talk about this. But go ahead and do what you must, I suppose. Okay, thank you. But where? You're not a priest, so you shouldn't mess with any of the stuff. Good luck down there. Good luck down there. Okay, apparently you're not going to say much else. Submission Catacombs, level 1. Coffin looks like it was hauled here fairly recently. It's empty. Curious. It's a precarious, balanced pyramid of skulls. They are riled up and twitching. Kick it over. Are you sure? There's a lot of them and they're really mad. Maybe angering all of them at once isn't a good idea? Kick. How much health do these guys have? 38. Alright, well, we ought to know what to start with here. The bean shield. That takes up 1. Summon up the bean monster. And I don't have enough points in order to spend any of my other serious abilities, so let's just go ahead and Captain Fire, shall we? And then let's see, she can shoot one down immediately. Just bang. Just shoot it down. Oh, I just took more spooky damage, and even more spooky damage. You seriously couldn't kill that thing? Come on! I'm counting on you, big bean monster thing. I don't have any more action points. Oh, gosh. So I gotta collaborate. Oh, wait. I could have more action points. What am I talking about? Captain Fire! She's able to take one out all on her own, so just kapow. There's 1, 2, 3 spooky damage, and then he'll take out one on his own. Let's hit him with the poker. And shoot that one. Then the beam guy will take care of the last one. Bat. You know, I'm still wondering, is it going to count against me if I end up reading up, like, magic stuff? This skull has a gold tooth. Sure, let's just make vandalism. The skull is twitching with an unnerving fashion, though I guess there's no way it could be twitching that would be unnerving. Stop it. It's just twitching constantly. Stop it. I'm not really worried. Just let her do it all. Just let her shoot it down. The skull is sitting at a weird angle. I guess it's just notable for some reason. Look under it. I got a souvenir spoon on top of a commemorative spoon. Your treasure hunting senses are finely honed, though not very discriminating. What is this supposed to do? +3 Moxie, and it goes in my offhand. No thanks. I'm not a shooter. Skull is whispering at you. That doesn't seem right. It just sounds like gibberish, though really creepy gibberish. An empty alcove. There's a literal serial number written below it. Oh hey, this is where that skull you found goes. Put it back. Yay! Where did I find a skull head from? I don't even remember. These bones are jiggling and rattling in an agitated way. Apparently I also can't get past them, so fight it. Okay, so this one must be like a cowpuncher in its original life because he's wielding 2 skeletons like boxing gloves. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Let's start with the normal bean shield, bean monster, bean behemoth, whatever you want to call it, and fire beam. Kapow. I guess I didn't really need all that stuff. It was not necessary. Hooray! Hey, look, a plaque. This way to Pasillo del Santo. Uh-oh. It's a plaque. Shall we do this again? Here lies Saint Beefus. After he died, his body kept trying to rise to heaven, but it was too heavy, it just kind of flopped around a bunch. They had to inter him in a big stone sarcophagus to put a stop to it. Gross. That's not quite what I wanted to do. It's a plaque. Here lies Santa Cortana. She was drawn and quartered by heretics, and then the quarter that had her head on it was beheaded. The dismemberment was so effective that nobody was able to get her body to stay together even after she was just bones. Spooky! That's not what I was going for there, though I saw the next thing. Here lies Saint Pope. He was excommunicated for impersonating a pope, but there was some kind of bureaucratic issue, so they weren't able to unbeatify him. Weird. Okay, so that's the way I came, and then here's like the way of the... Okay, so I'm willing to bet that I gotta fight these guys like one at a time with their respective doors. I am Pope, seriously. Saint Pope stands beatifically behind the dies. You just keep doing, well, he just keeps doing his Pope gestures, ignoring you. How can someone look so smug without even having a face? You know, the longer you watch him, the more he gets on your nerves. I have to have 10 Moxie in order to get to that. Really? Like, really? Do I really have to? Yeah, it requires 10 Moxie. Oh, jeez. So if I have 10 Moxie, I'll be able to fight him. How much experience do I have? I've got quite a bit. Not enough in order to get me any higher than that, though. That's kind of crappy. Where did I get an extra piece of Moxie from, though? Apparently I have a little bit of extra Moxie to go with my stats so far. Well, there's only one thing I can really do. Upgrade my Moxie by equipping this. Now I got 10 Moxie and I can talk to this Pope guy. I hope I can at least fight him. Alright, here we go. Insult him. You unleash a torrent of insults that would make a sailor blush, and a sailor's mother ashamed of a sailor. Saint Pope's eyes narrow. Looks like you finally managed to make him mad enough to fight you. Fight him then. We got the jump on him this time. Alright, so we all know how this one's gonna do. Cast the Bean Shield. Cast the Bean Giant. Then cast the Bean Fire. Bean Blast, whatever the spell is called. And then shoot it. Yay! Pope's Pelvis, Fake Pope Hat. Fake Pope Hat, really? Alright, so what's the next one? This saint appears to be resting in peace, which requires mysticality, which I specialize in. Okay, I need to put my... What does this do? Armor and Moxie? Really? Okay. I still haven't really found a good hat to trade off. I guess this would have to do. I don't really have much else to work with here. It's better than nothing, that's for sure. Or better than what I was wearing. Okay, so now I can use this again. Reassemble it. Okay, you're pretty sure you've got the bones assembled correctly. Take them back apart and leave. Fight them. Nope, at the very last minute the bones fly apart again. Seems like all you accomplished was making them angry. Rats. We got the jump on them this time. Bunch of bone pieces. Very bony. Looks like the rib is the... Or, nope, hold on. There's a few pieces that are a little bit stronger than others. It's kind of hard to tell as to which one's going to be what. Okay, I don't have a lot to work with, and that's not going to do a lot of damage. So my best bet is to just go with the normal method. Boost my armor. Then find the weakest set of bones and cast... Well, dang. Apparently this person has a lot of mysticality resistance. Alright, so cast a spell on this one. Because this is the one that I can do the most damage to. Her, on the other hand, she can hit anything and just straight up destroy it, right? Try to shoot this target will hit sand. Oh, okay, so I can do... If I shoot this... Oh, but it's so close to dying! It's one hit away. And she can boost the mysticality of her pieces. And heal, apparently. Yeah, go beam thing. I'm not exactly sure what it's called, but still. I should be able to hit this now. And... boom. Okay, so there goes a rib, which will stop some of the boosting. Ouch. At least some of this stuff will hit my beam instead of me. Bat. Let's hit it with some stench damage. That ought to deal some effectiveness towards it. Okay, shoot that because it'll die immediately, which will deal less damage to me overall. And I'm not sure what that did exactly. Yay! Hit it with a fire poker. Shoot her head off, yeah. Sure. My beam giant is about to die. Bang! All that's left is one little bone left. And my beam took some hits for me. And thank goodness for the beam regeneration. I forgot about that as well. Kapow! I win. Santa Cortada's skull, Santa Cortada's ring. The next one's gonna require strength, isn't it? Geez, they really knew how to build heavy stone. Sarcophaguses back in the day. So I'm gonna need a lot of muscle in order to deal with this next guy, but I'm not even sure if I'm gonna have enough for that. Ooh, that could be good. Let's see, but that's a like ring piece, isn't it? Oh, that's where I'm getting the extra stats. Okay. That being said, it's really not making that big a difference. Okay. Put that on, because that'll boost all my stats by 2, actually. I mean, I lose a bit on my spell damage, but I gain more mysticality, which kind of compensates for that. The hot fire poker actually does the most amount of damage, but I need the pickaxe and the crowbar for who knows whatever else I'll have. +3 Moxie, stench resistance, Moxie. This isn't gonna work if I don't have anything else to boost my strength. No, I'm just one shy. I need something, anything. Like just a little bit of how much more experience do I need? I need 80 in order to boost my muscle, and I have 43. So I'm gonna have to come back. Dang it. I would have been able to do it had I not, you know, messed up with the stat setups. Pew 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 pew. Thank you for trying to recover. I saw an empty coffin just inside the catacomb door. Oh, don't worry about that. We're just storing that for an escape artist. An escape artist? Yes, he was taking his act on the road, but needed to lighten his luggage, so he gave us a generous donation in exchange for storing it for him. Huh. Okay. I'll have them back before you know it, just as soon as I, like, get back with some extra experience. Because unfortunately, I need to get away from here for a little bit. I'm gonna have to wander because I don't have anything else to really do. Yeah, Snake Spring. Go there now. That's more experience. I just need like 37 points, and I'll be good to go for the next thing. It's a tuna cactus, which apparently I can't harvest. I can harvest a coffee cactus. Yeah, why did I walk into that? Look at all those snakes. It's an endless stream of snakes pours out of a hole in the canyon wall. Grab a big one, grab a handful. Grab a big one. I mean, I'm not really worried because it's just a small snake and she can take care of it faster than I can. Like that. Snake doesn't have enough skin for you to even bother pulling out your knife. Grab a handful. We got the jump on them this time. Ooh. That would be good if it actually did enough damage to kill any single one of them, but unfortunately that's not the case. And I'm not too particularly worried about damage. The worst they can do is poison me. Oh, okay, they can do some damage, but not a lot. Whiff! That one doesn't even have enough health to stand a single attack from me. What? How much health did that thing have? I did not pay attention to that. And I didn't mean to cast another spell, I just, you know, oops. Okay, that worked. I got enough muscle now. Grab a handful. Let's just keep doing this. Because apparently this is a good amount of experience gain. Cast the armor. Cast the beam giant. Nope, nope. Yep. Fire! Kablooey! At least my little beam giant is able to take a hit for me instead. This will be a nice little place to grind. Okay, so now I'm back here. I did a little bit of more grinding, so I got a bunch of experience, boosted up a couple of my stats and abilities, and now I've got just enough muscle to open up this sarcophagus. You grunt and strain a force heavy stone sarcophagus lid open. There's a skeleton inside. Holy crap, his bones are huge. Fortunately, he appears to be asleep. Let sleeping giant skeletons lie? No, wake him up. Let's fight. That is a huge skeleton. That's alright. I upgraded my beam shield, so now I get 11 armor instead of the 7 that I had before. I also upgraded my beam golem, which he's now stronger and destructive. I also upgraded my lava fava, so now I actually get to do more damage and, at chance, burn for one turn. Only one turn, but it doesn't matter because he'll die down in an immediate shot from her because she is too strong. Saint Beefus's finger and his thigh. Those were the relics that I was after, and this necromancer seems to be all over the place. Pew 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 pew. Thank you for trying. But I have them, don't I? Oh wait, maybe it's because I'm wearing one? Aww. Oh. Return the skull of Saint Cortana, pelvis of Saint Pope, and the fingerbone of Saint Beefus. You've recovered all the relics. Oh, praise be, thank you. I'm glad to have helped, sister. I must reward you for your efforts, though. We don't have much, but I can give you this old censer. We don't use it anymore because Sister Penelope is allergic to the incense. You got an item Brit sensor. A what sensor? What could have possibly made it to where they decided to... Look, I don't want to tell you what you can and can't say, but let's just call this a shiny gold colored metal sensor and leave it at that. Let me guess, they're going with a different kind of sensor. What could they possibly be censoring here? Mysticality, that's for sure. Wait. Wait. That one gives me... That's pretty good. What is this? Is this a melee weapon? Not only is it stronger than the fire poker, but it gives me additional health and muscle to boot. I don't see how you wouldn't benefit from that weapon, especially if you're a like a cow puncher kind of character. Like what? But yeah, this does the exact same thing as this. It doesn't make a difference as to which one I put on because they're both pretty much the same. So let's just put on the sensor. As for this, I'll definitely want this because that is a huge boost in comparison to that. Scent Cortada's ring, which gives me mysticality and speed. Fantastic upgrades, especially for someone like myself who is a bean slinger. Yes! And then, of course, there's my hat, which I can put this back on, which gives me armor and moxie. Not exactly sure why moxie in particular, but okay. A gilded lily, which gives me more moxie and smoking. Okay, yeah, I don't need any of that stuff. And then there's these, which I really don't have much else to put on. And then the brown boots, which is the only thing I have on that particular set. It's the skull that you recovered. Why would I have wanted to recover that stuff in the first place? Let's go, Undyne. Let's get out of here. With a shout, well, more of a loud hiss, a skeleton leaps at you from the underbrush. He's wearing cavalry hat and has cavalry saber, but isn't riding a cavalry horse, which I'm pretty sure is the main thing that differentiates cavalry from infantry, if not the only thing. Kick his ass! I don't do a lot of damage. Holy cow, he's actually pretty strong. Let's put up the bean shield, summon the bean golem, and cast a bean father. Poof! Hit him with that burn. And then shoot him down. Apparently I didn't need all that stuff, but it was worth a shot anyways. To the circus! Do I still not have enough outfoxing? After all that arm twisting, I haven't got a lot of choice. 500 meat. Let me think about it some more. Okay, well, it looks like I'll actually be able to go into the circus this time around. That being said, I'm not so sure I want to go in there. 500 meat, though. Alright, let me just stamp your hand for a re-entry. There you go. Enjoy the show. What about my partner? Partners get in free. Did you hear that? You get it free! As you enter the circus, the ticket booth clowns welcome to Barnaby Bob's Perfect Normal Traveling Circus Sideshow Surrey in a loud, enthusiastic voice. You stroll into the circus, actually I guess it's more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs, and find it almost entirely deserted. There aren't more than a dozen other patrons beside yourself. There are a bunch of clowns around working at the booths and so on. More clowns than customers, which is a little unsettling, but at least lines won't be very long. Got it. The main stage. Test your aim. What's the game? Well, on the wall behind me, got a bunch of thick-skinned, underinflated balloons. For 10 meat, I'll loan you a cheap, inaccurate pistol and a pile of badly made ammunition, and your goal is to pop as many of those balloons as you can before the pistol stops working. That's an unusually honest-sounding description. I've discovered making the challenge sound exactly as difficult as it is only makes people more determined to be the one who beats it. What's the prizes? A ticket to Barnaby Bob's stage show, which is otherwise sold out, and so it's a rare catch, my friend. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Hands you the cheap pistol and gestures at the balloons behind him. Shoot backwards and cross-eyed. Shoot from the hip requires 10 moxie. Shoot like the wind. Shoot like a jaguar. You shoot at the balloon until the pistol jams. You manage to pop a few, but not very many, the clown nods. Yep, that's about average. Not enough to win a prize, though. Sorry. Dang it. Test your mind. Step right up, fellas. Step right up, if I may say so. You've got the look of intelligent and learned of individual... Tongue-tied, can't read. If I may say so, you've the look of an intelligent and learned individual about you, and I happen to have a game here to put those faculties to the test. What's the game? The simplest guessing game imaginable. I've got a standard deck of playing cards. I'll show you all the faces and then turn them back over and stop picking cards. You guess what card I pick and you win. You don't shuffle them? No sir, if you can memorize a deck of cards that fast, more power to you. Or if you've got a touch of magic in you and want to try reading my mind, that's fine too. Just don't dig too deep, eh? What's the prize? I think it's the Barnaby Bob stage show, which is otherwise sold out, so it's a rare catch, my friend. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Carefully scan the deck of cards as the clown spreads it out in front of you, then he turns them over with a sweeping flourish. Give it a lot. Clown starts picking cards out of the deck and holding them up to the backs of you. You manage to guess a few, but not very many. Don't feel bad, friend. It's about average. Not good enough to win a prize, though. Darn. That's about what you'd expect. And test your might, which I'm definitely not going to be able to do. Hello, fella. Interested in the toy balloon? How much are they? For you, just 30 meat. What colors do you have? Ooh, well, take a look. Red. They're all red. How do you make them float like that? Well, why, there's nothing to it. Heck, they all float around here. Ho ho. No thanks. Yeah, it's like they're black, but they're all red. There's a kid here searching around with a sad look on his face. I lost my local bottle cap. You haven't seen it, have you, sir? No, but I'll keep an eye out. What's it look like? It's a shiny steel and it's a little on a chain. Okay, I'll let you know. How do you lose an on-chain bottle cap? Okay, never mind. Not gonna ask that question. Too late. Condemned until further notice. Okay. They got quite the hoopla going on here. No kidding. I guess word gets around. Yeah, entertainment's at a real premium in this neck of the woods. Yep, want a balloon? Nah. Suit yourself. This is the sideshow? Howdy, fellas. Can I interest you in wondrous and mysterious delights of a sideshow I can't read? What all do you have in there? Secrets, mysteries, things too weird and disturbing to be witnessed by the light of day. Freaks? Not just freaks. Gosh, how much does it cost? For you, 300 meat. No thanks, I've already spent 500 just to get into this place. Hot food, cold drinks, tepid candy. The clown sort of oddly, he looks exactly like the other one. Guess it's hard to tell really with all the makeup and all. How much are they? They're just 30 meat. What colors do you have? How do you make them float like that? They do look exactly the same. I would go to, like, ask about... You know what? Fine, let's ask about these things. Red Hots, call the clown behind this food stand. Red Hots, footlongs, 2 kinds of mustard. There's also a small sign that says lost and found. Talk to the vendor. Howdy, sir. Interest you in footlong sausage? How much are they? 200 meat with choice of condiments. What are the condiments? Got onions, pickle relish, 3 kinds of mustard, and 2 kinds of ketchup. What kind of mustard? Okay, no thanks. Talk to the vendor and see about the lost and found. Oh, sure thing. What'd you lose? A lucky bottle cap? Appears you're in luck. This one yours? He puts the box on the counter for you to see and turns back. Okay. The clown pulls one box out from under the counter and looks inside. Appears you're in luck. This one yours? He puts the box on the counter for you to see and turns back to his grill for a moment. A shiny bottle cap on the metal chain, a folding pocket knife, a white silk handkerchief, a box of smelling salts. Yep, that's the one. Sure is. I'm too good for my own good. Okay, well, nothing else to really look at here, just a bottle cap. Hey kid, how's it going? There you go, there's your bottle cap. You're welcome. Okay, so let's see if I can't upgrade anything else that's worth noting. There's my grit, my gumption, and my glamour. How much experience do I have? I have 100. Let's go with gumption, and I'm immediately out. Okay, fine then. Let's go with more grit then, to, like, balance things out a little bit here. I'll need a lot of other stats to, like, a lot of other experience in order to boost my stats. I don't think I'm going to upgrade the Grin Skull. In fact, if I could just unlearn that, that wouldn't be too bad. But other than that, I can't really do much else anyway. So this has been an interesting little sideshow. Not exactly sure what else I'll be able to do, but for now, that's all I'm going to be doing for this particular one. The clown little sideshow thing here is just not as good as you would hope for it to be. It's just... Well, that's exactly what they were going for anyways, is that this little circus sideshow, it makes it seem like it's going to be fantastic, but it's just a sideshow that's just absolutely worthless. There's no point in going here. Not unless you really want to try and earn some stupid prize or help a kid with his bottle cap problems. Anyways, that's going to have to be everything for now. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. Leave a comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Take care, Seivar.